God.
Welcome back to Cobb on the Knob. Today we're doing a game show that I kind of wanted to set up. It has to go with what we had on the other episodes because this was always a problem with Tucker and Derrick when they talked to me. So I figured that we could go through.
It's
movies,
Jeopardy.
actually. It's Jeopardy. No, movies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna quiz us on our own fucking show.
No,
Dude,
I do think that'd be a great idea.
I'll take who's a douchebag for 500, Trat.
Every answer is Tucker.
No, so this would be about movies. I wanted to talk about the most generic of generic movies, genres, and I would give each person a chance to do first theirs, and then the other person will say theirs, and they can argue about it, tell me which one is the most iconic version of this genre. And then at the end of the episode, if it's just, you could do a whole series, you can just do just a single movie. At the end, I'll probably watch some of these movies because I haven't seen very many of them.
Okay, so like you're gonna give us a genre. We name the best version of that genre. You would say.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you both will take turns. Like, let's say Derek will go first. He will say the best genre, the movie in his. He'll give me a short explanation of why he believes it is. I don't know movies, so you could lie your ass off.
God,
And
we're
then-
gonna have to do this on the fly, Tucker. This
Yes.
is gonna be hard.
That's why I wanted to wait until last minute for you guys to know. And then Tucker will go for his.
I'm going to go ahead and just apologize to you now, Derek, because I'm probably going to be yelling at you. So I just want you to know
That's
that
kind of why I wanted
I
to do
love
this.
you.
No,
You're
I'm
my
gonna
best
rail
friend.
you.
I don't
fucking
mean
kicking ass, dude.
anything. I don't mean anything that I say to you, but fuck you.
Fuck you,
Okay, so-
dude. You're gonna pick
all right,
awful movies. I can already
let-
see it.
So the
Fuck
person
you.
that goes first might be able to have the best pick ish, but they have to do it off the fly. While the second person has time to think.
I can guarantee.
So we should
most of the
rotate
time-
who goes first.
Yes, I will rotate it. That was the plan.
But most of the time, I bet we probably have different movies.
Yeah, I figured, but I was just wanted to make sure that the first person has to do it off the fly, and then the second person has a little bit time to think. So,
Okay. So I do have
So-
one caveat. Like, can it be a mini series? Does
Yeah,
it have to be a movie?
it could be the whole series. It could be a single movie. It's up to you on that.
Whoa. Well, no. We can't do that. No.
Well, like if
No.
he says war movie, like I'd be like Band of Brothers. I'm not saying I'd pick
No.
Band. No.
We need to pick no.
Okay.
Pratt needs to decide when he gives the genre if it's a movie or a TV show. I
Okay.
think.
No, I would
can't-
say
You
mostly.
can't argue a TV show to a movie.
So
That's just not
not,
going to happen.
what I'm looking for is not a whole series where it's like 20 episodes. I would say a movie series where it's like 5 movies, or if they're
That's
kind of like
called a limited series, but I
Yes.
still think it needs to be specified.
Well, I was gonna say miniseries because like there is shows that are like 8 episodes. And that's it.
Anyways, Tucker, I'm doing the game show, so I would
Yeah,
say
you
any
pick-
series.
You know what? I'll go ahead and just go fuck myself.
Yes.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
good. You will. All right. So let me go over the rules again. The first person will go. They'll give me a short summary of what they believe, up to a minute long, I would say. Then the second person will go. They'll give me a little summary. And if the first person believes that their movie's better, they will argue it at that point. When the first person goes, the second person cannot argue. Only until after. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I would just be remiss if we don't do Jeopardy after this at some point. By the way, because that was a genius idea.
I know
Go
we already
ahead.
talked about this before. So, all right, you guys ready?
Who do you want to go first? It's your game show.
Flip a coin.
I'll just say Derek goes first because he's the first one in the chat right now, and then it's Tuck. Does that make sense?
It already stacked against me, dude. Picking fucking favorites.
No, I mean I have an even number, so you'll have to go first the same amount of time.
The real
too, so-
strategy is trying to pick whatever
Real
the
strategy
other
is-
person you think
It's knowing what the other person's gonna pick. It's like that fucking yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys are already liking this idea. So, all right,
What's
we'll
that
just
game
do.
show idea where you are in a partner and it's like they ask you a question, you're supposed to write down what your partner is going to say to that answer or to that question.
I don't
What
know.
fucking game show is that? All right, so
Game
go
show
ahead.
I don't
Trent.
watch. Yeah, stop interrupting Trat's game show.
Yeah, go know your place.
Give him negative points. Negative points.
That's a good idea. Just start pointing you out if you do good or bad. Okay. Alrighty, so I want to watch an action movie, Derek. What do I watch?
Anything from the John Wick series. John Wick 1,
John
2.
Wick, you're saying?
Yep.
I'm writing that down.
The
Tell me
I
why.
mean, the gunplay or whatever you call it, the gun scenes, the action scenes are like the best you've ever fucking seen. And Keanu Reeves did a bunch of training to make it as realistic. I mean, it's not very realistic, that movie, but like to make his gun work look very good. And the story is actually really interesting. And the whole like secret society of assassins is dope as shit. And there's lots of famous actors that you won't know who the fuck they are, and they're all really good. Just the whole setting of that show is amazing. And they literally, I believe, they created a gun, multiple guns, specifically to be in that movie that now you can buy in that set of movies.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I'm including to fuck Tucker over all the John Wick movies as a series.
Yeah, I do believe there's only 4 of them,
Well,
anyways.
technically there's 5, and one
There's
is like
technically
another
5.
person.
Okay. So I do know of John Wick series, but I'll keep an unbiased opinion just for the sake of the game. So, Tucker, I want to watch an action movie. What would you say?
Well, I mean, I have some questions. Do we want a slow burn action movie? Do we
Look
want
at that.
just most
Negative points.
high
He's asking
octane
questions.
action or what?
I don't think he understands the question. This is all I know. I don't know movies, Tucker. I don't know what to tell you there. I have no idea what those differences are. So I want to watch an action movie, Tucker. What am I watching?
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
And why is that?
Because it is over the top action, Tom Cruise at his best, comedic relief from Simon Pegg, great ensemble cast, crazy fucking Dubai skyscraper climbing scene, edge of your seat, fucking, like I said, Tom Cruise at his best, spy drama, the whole shebang, global fucking set pieces, and again, comedic relief from Simon Pegg, which is always a plus.
You say names like I know them.
That'd be like me bringing up John Leguizamo in the fucking John Wick series.
Simon Pegg, you know Simon Pegg. You just probably don't know Simon Pegg, but he is the blonde British dude from like Shaun of the Dead. He's very funny. He plays a very nerdy.
We don't even know if Trat's played that person, seen that movie.
He's.
I think I've seen it, but I don't know.
Well, I'm saying it for
any
the rest of the
people in it.
audience. That might not be good with actors' names. All right, Derek.
Yeah.
So he is a funny British dude that plays a very geeky, techie guy, and he's always kind of like, "Oh my God, we're fucked. I'm not going to be able to do it," and then figures out a way to do it at the last minute, and is very like nervous about being a spy type of energy.
Mm.
And then Tom Cruise with his little 5'1" ass, jumping off buildings and shit, standing on boxes, and the scene with all the
Frost?
women. Okay.
You don't even get the
No, I
joke.
have no idea. Okay. Derek, is this true? Is this Mission Impossible the better of the 2 action movies?
I fucking hate Mission Impossible. I think it's the lamest, most boring.
Ooh.
They're not. They have good.
Get the fuck out
They have
of here.
good set pieces, but it's such an NPC like basic ass action.
It's not a fucking NPC. Well, dude. Okay, when you say action movie, it's gotta have the fucking big set pieces, dude.
I mean, you could have said Fast and the Furious. There's 7 of those, 8 of those, 9 of those.
You're telling me right now that if I threw out Fast and the Furious, you wouldn't be ripping me apart right now?
No, I'd still rip you apart. You're just mad.
Fast and the Furious is a more basic ass pick than fucking Mission Impossible. And Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol specifically. I stand by it.
You didn't even say the best part of those movies is that Tom Cruise does all his own stunts. So, like,
well, fuck, I just thought that was implied, but I forget I'm fucking talking to Trat. Yes, Tom Cruise does just like my man Keanu Reeves does all his own stunts. And fun fact for you, Trat, 2 movies later, he actually horrifically breaks his ankle in a stunt, and they kept it in the film, and it's quite cringy.
Derek, you were helping him out there. Is that are you trying to help him here? Like, are you
No,
just trying?
no, that's just he did
I'm
such
just
a
trying to
poor.
understand this.
He did such a poor job. I needed to give him a little bit of help.
Fuck off.
So
John Wick is such a fucking easy pick, you little bitch.
it can be an easy pick. I'm looking for the most generic of the generic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to fucking challenge myself a little bit. Move on. Next fucking category.
So okay, he's just giving that one to Derek, it seems. So I'll just give Derek a point for that.
Well, the question is, what would you have picked?
Well, it's biased opinion though, because he knows, like, out of everything that you fucking said, he has some grasp of fucking John Wick. So it's kind of hard to say.
Has
So
he seen
I'm
it?
not
Has
saying
he seen it?
I have seen all of them actually.
Oh, okay.
But Tucker's not giving himself much of an argument saying Mission Impossible is better. That's what I'm going off of.
He didn't sell you on it, basically. Is what
Yeah, he's not selling me on this movie.
I misunderstood the concept of the game. I thought it was trying to provide you with a synopsis that would make you want to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's the exact thing we just said. We just said you're trying to sell me the movie.
All right, yeah, well, fuck you. I think my synopsis was better than Derek's. Fuck Derek.
You think so?
Okay, I'm John Wick and Gunplay. I had the Dubai Tower, bro. The Dubai Tower.
Secret Society of Assassins. Actual, like, functioning gun, like, following the gun rules and learning how to do the shit to make it look realistic.
Tom Cruise,
as realistic as he can,
is on the side of a fucking tower in Dubai that is completely made of glass, bro.
I think I've seen that part there he's talking about
fucking
too.
He is an assassin. He's fucking. He's actually I don't actually know what the fuck.
Is it rated R or PG-13?
I'm surprised you know that, Derek.
I actually don't know.
I believe it's rated PG-13.
Listen here, motherfucker.
Can't be a good action movie.
Nathan Hunt would whoop fucking John Wick's ass in a dark alley, you son of a bitch. That motherfucking 5'1" motherfucker would headbutt Keanu right in the fucking junk and take his ass out, all right?
Keanu would shoot him with the special pistols and shotgun that were specifically made for the movie, and now you can buy them commercially.
No, he wouldn't, because fucking John Wick wouldn't even know who fucking Nathan Hunt was, because he's got a fucking face mask on and a voice changer, bitch. He's anybody. Maybe he's fucking Winston, you know? Maybe he's the fucking dog. Fucking Nathan Hunt is the fucking dog. And then he's gonna fucking surprise attack John Wick. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Trat, would be remiss now because I realize that you've never seen the Mission Impossible movies. But the whole concept of the fucking movie is that they have this silicone mask printer thing, and they literally can turn Nathan Hunt into anybody they want. Mm-hmm. It fucking is. It's very.
Your explanation of the synopsis of that movie is that they have a mission and it's impossible.
And if you choose to accept it, Derek, don't forget that part. It's very important.
I genuinely
always chooses to accept it.
Because I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you when I say I just don't like those movies,
dude. All right, I agree. I mean, they're not fucking. They're not Academy Award winners.
They just undermined his own game.
Great movie. No, I mean, they're nothing great to write home about. And honestly, the last two were fucking god awful. But you know,
because he just undermined himself. I'm giving you another point, Derek.
3, 4, 5. Great, they're great, dude. For me, action movies turn my fucking brain off and watch Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves do fucking dumb shit. Honestly,
the thing too about the category is action movie. There's a lot of subgenres of action movies. So
I don't care. I just want to know one action movie.
And you got to admit that the comedic relief. Well, I guess you don't have to admit, but the comedic relief in Mission Impossible is pretty good. There's a lot of good jokes in there that land.
All right, we're gonna move on. We've kind of gotten that one pretty far.
I was gonna go with Extraction too, but again, Derek, unlike your bitch ass, I wanted to challenge myself and not just pick the fucking gun bro category.
All right, Tucker, I want to watch a comedy. What am I watching?
Me, myself, and Irene all day long, dude. Jim Carrey, height of his fucking career, fucking is a highway patrolman for the state of Maine. He spends his whole life being a fucking good guy. His wife leaves him for a black midget and leaves him to raise 3 black children that grow up to still call him daddy, and he has a mental breakdown. It's fucking great. It's a fucking great comedy.
You pulled that one out quick. You must have really
Oh, dude,
believed that.
because I just showed Jessie it, and she laughed her ass off. It's when movies were fucking funny, dude. When
She's
you could
never
toast
seen
the line.
that.
No, she's never seen it. It was ridiculous. It's when movies could be funny. You know, you could be a little not politically correct. There's literally the opening scene, Trat, like 15 minutes into the movie. Jim Carrey walks out to go to work, and his 3 teenage black sons that he's raising, that call him daddy, are talking about fucking their schoolwork and shit. And one of them's getting a little riled up, and he said, "Whoa, don't make me bust a cap in here." Dude, Jim Carrey, height of his career, fucking when movies used to be funny. Can't say enough about it.
Sounds like you're already selling this to other people. So, Derek, I want to watch a comedy movie. What am I watching?
Okay, I've got kind of a dark horse in here, and this is playing to Trat's interests. It's called Grandma's Boy. It's a really underrated underground. Well, it's not. It kind of blew up when it went to DVD. It is about a guy that's a video game tester. He's a fucking low life piece of shit, right? And he works
Okay,
for.
1 second. Before you go any further, are you picking movies you know I've watched because I've quoted them to you?
No. I was just like,
I've seen this.
This sounds like a movie that, like, in my head, I was like, video games, comedy.
Okay, sorry.
Boom.
You keep going.
Yeah. So he makes.
Well, I feel like you have to pick another one if Trat's seen it.
No,
another one.
I do want to leave it to him because I do really like your argument too. So I told you I'd be completely unbiased, but I have quoted this movie a lot.
Bullshit. If you've already seen the fucking movie, that's bullshit.
Do you want me to pick a different movie? Because I'll pick a different movie.
I do know of this movie, but if we have to pick different movies, if I've seen it, you have to go back on your John Wick.
Wait. You said you do know
I'll
of this
let
movie. Does
John
that mean you
Wick
watched
slide.
it?
I've seen a lot of it.
I'll let the John Wick part slide if he picks another movie for comedy, and going forward, we make that the rule.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
God damn it.
That's right, bitch. Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes, bitch.
Well, no, I had the movie ready to roll, and now I have to pick another one. So
we'll give you a minute.
When you're on your toes.
So I always want the second person to have the better pick because they have time to think.
Okay. So this is another one. It's not the biggest movie. It wasn't the biggest, but it was a pretty big comedy back in the day when it came out. Fucking This Is the End. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
It's about celebrities being pieces of shit, and then the end of the world happens, and then they don't get picked up to go to Rapture. And like these celebrities that you see and comedians, like you think like Michael Cera's like a really like nice guy. He's a fucking asshole that's slapping like Rihanna's ass, and then he gets impaled by a spike, and then like Danny McBride fucking has a sex slave, and it turns out to be Channing Tatum, and it's like them trying to figure out a way to get into heaven, but they're all pieces of shit celebrities. It's fucking hilarious. And then Jonah Hill fucking gets raped by a demon and gets possessed by him, and he's like running around the house. It's and they don't know how to handle a gun. There's a part with a gun, or like they eat all the food and the other one gets mad at each other. It's so fucking funny.
I will say before Tucker starts his argument, this sounds like a movie for people who know people.
Yeah. Well,
I think the only one I kind of knew in there was Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Trat, tell me how funny you thought Channing Tatum being a sex slave was. Do you tell me how funny you thought that was?
I have no idea who that is.
Fucking checkmate.
But anyways, bitch. Tucker, do you need to argue with this at all, or do you think this is a better movie?
I mean, it's funny. It's like it's late 2000s funny, but my movie is 90s funny, which means it's like way more like I said, not politically correct. And I think you'd laugh at it. Trat.
I would say mine is not politically correct. It's about them trying to go to heaven, but they can't.
Does yours have Jim Carrey raising 3 black sons that his wife left him for a black midget with?
Politically incorrect, though. Danny McBride says he eats people. I mean, like 2009.
That's totally fine, dude. It's fucking the realm of Epstein. The fucking world we live in,
It was
eating
like
people's fine, dude.
in the span of like 2 days, he went from like living in a house with comedians to eating people and having a sex slave. I mean, I don't know.
During.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm not
No,
going to
go ahead,
spoil any of
finish.
the movie. I'm not still spoiling the movie. So
Tucker, you have to be the one arguing against him. That's kind of the point of this. You have to tell him that his movie is shit, and then he gets to
his
re-argue.
movie is shit.
But why? You're not giving us reasons why.
Because Trat, listen to me. All right, I know you, Trat, and I don't want to say it on a recording, but you will find me, myself, and Irene more funny than you would This Is the End. There's a lot more. Let's say race wasn't as big of a problem in the 90s. That's terrible. You gotta edit that out. You can't,
nope,
you can't let
the pod.
You can't let that go to.
Don't let that go to post. You gotta yell that.
You gotta wrap that up in post production. All right, try. There's a scene where so Hank is the persona that Jim Carrey is when he's like fucking one that's kind of like a dick when he loses his mind because he gets like schizophrenia or split personality disorder. Hank is walking by and there's a girl sitting on the bench breastfeeding a baby, and he literally like pokes his head in, replaces the baby, and starts sucking on her titty. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right. Well, I guess we'll move on because he has not much of an argument against his, but we shall go. All right.
His movie's a really good movie.
Derrick's is only going to be funny if you know people. I don't think it's as funny if you don't know people.
I still think it's funny because like you can go into it being like, oh, Seth Rogen and all these people are comedians and they're at a party with celebrities and all the celebrities fucking die. Like,
yeah, but like the Michael Cera one is like a key. Like Trat's not gonna know.
He's in the movie for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I know, but one of the funniest parts of that movie is that he's a dick, and Trat's not gonna know that because he has no prior knowledge of.
He's just gonna see this guy's a cokehead that slaps Rihanna's ass.
But I don't think it'll be as funny because he doesn't know him from Arrested Development.
Juno. Yeah, but I think there's enough funny stuff in there, and like the whole rapture part is hilarious to me.
Part 2 of this motherfucker. We're taking these movies and doing Mystery 3000 fucking segment.
We cannot show them without getting the rights, so that would
we don't need to show them. We're fucking audio only, Derrick.
How the fuck is that going to translate to a podcast?
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
I can't put the audio in. They'll call copyright.
We're moving on. This is the game show.
All right,
Derrick, I want to watch a drama. What am I watching?
Drama?
Yes.
On Girl.
On Girl?
God. Dude, all right. Can I get points if I can guess what Derrick's fucking movie choice is before he does?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Guy has a wife in a shitty marriage. She just disappears. And he gets the police, everyone's starting to think he fucking killed this bitch. Just like you see on the TV, like every 6 months or so on the news, like husband kills wife. We never find him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So exact same scenario. And he's not doing himself any favors. Like he's on the news. He's not crying. Any of that shit. Like he is public enemy number one in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of the public opinion. Okay. Then about halfway through, there is so how much of the like do you want spoilers or like are you gonna actually watch this?
I mean, we'll come to figure that out later. You're trying to sell me it. I don't care what you tell me. You're selling this to me.
Okay. So I'm not gonna like say the end, but like about halfway through the movie, he's convinced that she's not dead. And that she just she's trying to fuck him over. Halfway through the movie, you find out she totally is trying to fuck him over and she's actually alive. And it's a crazy fucking twist. And then some other shit happens and it's an even crazier movie. And this is like the craziest bit. Like you think of the craziest bitch, turn it to 11 or 12. This bitch is crazier. And it's insane drama thriller movie. It's one of my favorite dramas. I've probably watched it like 5 or 6 times. And I would say it's got good actors, but I don't think you know who Ben Affleck is. So
I've heard of him. No idea who that is. Couldn't point him out of a crowd. Already, Tuck. I want to watch a drama. What am I watching?
Okay, well, I have a kind of an obscure pick here. It's a adventure drama. It's on Netflix streaming. Coincidentally, also has Ben Affleck in it. It's called Triple Frontier, and it is one of those nice little genre mashers. We've got action, we've got a heist, we've got some tension that plays out. There's a group of 5 guys, all veterans, hating their fucking lives. Hating the mundane life. One of them that's been working in Mexico to help take down, working in South America to help take down drug lords, comes back to the States, gets his old group of friends back together. He's like, hey, you guys want to go rob a drug lord? So they fucking get together, fucking like private military contract that shit, fucking go into South America, plan out this fucking heist, get into the fucking drug lord's house. They think they're gonna steal, like a couple million. And then they fucking realize that the fucking house, the entire house, inside all the drywall, is fucking stacks and stacks of money. And so now they get fucking greedy. And they're in the house and there's nobody there and there's no guards. They can get out. They could take fucking, they've already got like 40 million, 50 million. They could get out, but they get greedy. Some of them start getting greedy. They want all the fucking money. They end up getting all the fucking money. Long story short, it plays out this long fucking drama. Friends get fucking, friends get betrayed. People die. Fucking great ending. Great fucking movie. Great set piece. Great actors. Ben Affleck is in his post-Batman era, so he's fucking jacked as fuck. Handsome looking man. I think everybody can say that. What I got for you?
But
Guns, money, drug
it
lords.
sounds more like an action, but you said there's drama in there, so I gotta trust you on that one.
So I googled it, and it is an action thriller heist movie.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. It didn't sound like much of a drama.
What the fuck is a drama to you? A lot of slow burn dramas in there.
I will say,
I can say if you believe it's a drama, we'll call this a drama in this case.
To his credit, I googled my movie too, because his movie didn't sound like a drama, and my movie is a psychological thriller. So I guess it's not a drama. And I guess
feel like drama is too broad.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
drama,
do feel like it's awfully broad.
To me, drama would be like so. There's a group of 5 men that are like. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. Like greed. To me, drama is like more heavy on the
how much. Okay, so I have a question. How much
aspect of it?
How much of that movie is them shooting stuff?
I not a lot. Not a lot.
Okay.
It's like a.
Okay.
I think it's
how many people like would you say like besides like the 5 like the people they killed to get into the compound and like find the money?
How many? Say what again?
Like how many bad guys did they kill to get to the fucking compound? Like I'm assuming they killed people to get there, right?
Well, no, that's the thing. They don't because they. I guess fucking Trat doesn't care about the movie. No, the whole thing is like there's really it's a long movie. I want to say it's almost 2 hours, 3 hours. But there's probably like 30 minutes of it of like that's the hardcore action. The rest of it is a film about greed because the one guy that's the like de facto leader that was their leader in the military is the one that gets really fucking greedy. Yeah, says they're like, hey, let's get the fuck out of here because there's no bad guys. And at this point, you're like fucking an hour into the movie, nobody shot their fucking gun. They're like, let's get the fuck out of here. We have enough. And he's like, no, we're taking it all. And then they fucking so they're shooting. I mean, there's like 20 minutes of shooting. They have a little shootout. They get out. But then it starts unfolding more drama because the same fucking guy that's the leader is still fucking greedy because they get to a fucking helicopter. And they're like, let's get the fuck out because they have one of the guys can pilot the fucking helicopter. And the guy's like, we have too much weight. We're not going to make it over the fucking mountain range. There's too much weight. We need to leave the money behind. And the guy's like, no, we're taking all the fucking money.
That sounds like Asshole the movie.
Well, I mean, it's Ben Affleck, but
It
I mean,
also
but
sounds
that's to me. That's why it's like a drama that's playing out. It's like it's more about
Yeah, I'll give it
greed
to
and
him. It does sound like drama. Does sound
the
like drama.
human dynamic.
it does sound pretty like I could watch that movie and be like, I think I know what's going to happen next.
And that's okay. I mean,
What's going to
we're
happen
rooting
next?
for
Do you know?
Derrick.
You son of a bitch.
I'm assuming they turn on each other and they end up killing some of their own people in their own squad. Okay.
And there's a cool,
Noted.
it's a cool ending. It's a good movie. I think it's a good.
I will say in
I've
my
watched it
movie,
twice.
only one person dies.
Well, are
And
we
it's
counting
not-
the bad guys?
It's not even the husband or the wife. Trat. It's the crazy part of that movie.
That does sound drama.
There's only one. Only one of the 5 guys dies in my movie, and not by friendly fire.
Okay.
Alrighty, we'll keep moving on then. Oh no, you got something?
No. That I'm good.
Okay. All right. This next category is going to be a hard one to sell me because if you know me,
You should.
I'm not a fan of these anyways.
I already know.
Tucker, I want to watch a horror movie. What am I watching? Tucker?
I feel like Tucker doesn't watch horror movies.
Okay, well, Trat, as somebody that also does not like horror movies, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna spin it into a genre that I do enjoy, which is slashers. And that, my friend, is gonna bring me to Scream, which is actually, oddly enough, one of my favorite franchises. Scream is about a random dude that decides to stab people, and it's not very spooky because slashers aren't that scary because if you have a gun you can shoot him in the face, so there's that. There's no demonic shit. There's no
unless you're
creatures.
Michael Myers and he's just somehow supernatural.
That's okay. You know what, Derek? It's my turn to talk.
Yeah.
So go fuck yourself. There's a great twist. It's I'm realizing now that I'm having a hard time describing the fucking plot because I'm getting it confused with Scary Movie 1. There's
Goofy.
Okay, hold on.
Do you even know the plot of your own movie?
I do. It's
they're all high schoolers. Jeez, I can name the plot of this movie better than
slashers. Is like one of those things for me that all the plots are kind of the same, but there's high schoolers. Trat.
You watch kind of the kills.
There's this mystery. This girl has this stalker. She has this group of friends. They all of a sudden in the town, friends people start turning up dead. And you're trying to the whole movie, you're trying to figure out, okay, who's the killer. That's kind of the whole thing about Scream is it's kind of like a murder mystery too in a way. And so you're like, oh, well, let's figure out who the killer is. So
one of them
is
things
on screen. Yeah, you see things on screen and you're like, oh, well, that means it's him, right? Because he's not around when the killer comes. But then all of a sudden, that guy that you thought it was, or that girl that you thought it was, is on screen, and you're like, what the fuck? So what's going on here, right? And then there's a big reveal at the end. I would say probably one of the bigger, most memorable twists in slasher. I would say, I think that's fair, Derek. I think that's fair to say.
It's up there. Besides, I mean, the number one is Friday the 13th with you think it's Jason the whole time, and it turns out it's his fucking mom.
First one. I mean, it's definitely up there. It's like I said, for me, I don't like.
Sounds more like a murder mystery.
Most of the time, slashers kind of fall.
Yeah, they kind of fall in that same
subgenre, except for Halloween. Halloween's always
fun. I like slashers. They're not it's not shit that keeps me up because it's if I was in that situation, I would just shoot a fucking motherfucker. But Scary Movie is hilarious in the better of the Scream movies.
Goddamn doofy.
Dude, the
his little backpack.
The funny
and he
part
gets
is
the vacuum.
Dude, when he's trying to kill the chubbier girl in the fucking garage and she tries to escape out the fucking doggy door and she gets fucking stuck.
I thought you were gonna go with I thought you were gonna pick Scary Movie and try and pass that off as a scary movie.
I should have, but then I was getting fucking confused. And
that movie wouldn't work with Trat though because there's so many goddamn references that he wouldn't get.
Oh, that's why I want to prove a point and watch that fucking movie with Trat because I still think it's fucking funny.
had my kid watch the original Scary Movie, and he
That
didn't
doesn't fucking count.
understand
That
anything.
doesn't fucking
How did that not
count.
count?
That doesn't fucking count because kids these days are fucking retarded.
I'm back.
You're gonna have to edit that out in post too.
Fuck you.
All right.
This is all staying in, bitch.
Next one.
People are gonna
Derrick.
see you for the fucking monster you are, Tucker.
People are gonna see you for who you are.
You're gonna become the bad guy of the podcast for some
He
reason.
already is. He already fucking bullies my ass.
I am not
episode.
the bad guy of the podcast. Get the fuck out of here. Oh God, am I?
You use your soapbox to tear me down of all people on this podcast.
Well, it's not like I got a lot of other people to tear down, dude.
Take your pick.
Trat's not cultured enough for me to tear him down.
All right, we gotta move
someone
on.
that doesn't listen to the podcast.
That's true.
Like who?
No.
Ricky's
Dev?
usually the bad guy.
I tear
Dev,
everybody
Reset?
apart equally, but you're in my face. Like when we're doing the podcast, you're in my face and you come out of fucking left field with some shit
I'm just
that just fucking
collateral
hits me
damage,
wrong.
I guess.
I don't fucking
Okay.
catching strays, I guess, dude. I'm sorry. I love you, but goddamn.
So for this one, Trat, this is very hard because I know you don't like it, and so anything that I pick,
Hereditary. He's gonna fucking say Hereditary. He's
I'm
gonna
trying
say
to
it.
give you unbiased opinions. You have to tell me the best
He's
horror,
gonna
the most
fucking
generic
tell me you
horror.
weren't gonna say it, you motherfucker.
I thought about it, but no, I'm gonna go.
You fucking liar.
No, I thought about it, but that one is that's a deep cut. I'm gonna go with The Conjuring 1.
Oh,
That
I could have guessed that too.
Yeah, you could have.
Trat's never gonna watch. Trat would never watch that. Not in a million fucking years.
I know. Would never watch Hereditary either. But The Conjuring follows the real lives of Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are paranormal investigators. Now, take that with a grain of salt if you think what they actually see is real or not. You know, I like horror movies because I think it's all fake. I don't believe in any of that stuff, and I think it's cool. But so they are paranormal investigators. She is a clairvoyant, so she can see dead people and communicate with them. And this family moves into a house, typical scary movie, moves into a house, weird shit starts to happen, right? But it's like turned up to like 11. Like, child gets her hair picked, like you see her hair flutter in the wind, and then she gets picked up and thrown across the fucking room. And like the whole premise is like they were like, oh, there's this like lady that like every time someone lives there, mom ends up killing the kids. And it's because this lady in like the fucking 17 or 1800s got caught killing her like infant child because she was a witch, and she said before they burned her at the stake, like, or hung her from a tree, it like, oh, she's gonna curse anyone that lives on her land. And so she like basically possesses the mom, and the mom, like the whole movie, it's getting worse and worse. All the fucking paranormal events is like trying to kill her child, basically. And then like the other part of these movies that is like kind of ridiculous is Ed and Lorraine Warren are basically Jesus superheroes, because they're like every other word they talk about is the church, the church, the church. And like the other ones kind of get more ridiculous where they are basically like superheroes. But the first one is so good. It has a great actor. It's actually scary. I think it's a really good like actual scary movie. And
very bare bones and practical, like not a lot of
no special effects. Like there's a whole game where they like to blindfold themselves. This is a game the kids would play, and then they would clap, and then you'd have to listen to the clap. And like just seeing a set of human like adult hands come out of a closet and just clap in front, and then like screaming happens because it's not one of the children is pretty terrifying. Like the first time you see it.
I'll say I'll give Derrick an extra point on this one because he's actually sticking to the theme of horror. I mean, you did do horror, Tuck, but Tucker,
whoa!
Derrick is doing way for there.
Horror?
No, slasher. Okay, so I
I
watch these
could go
movies.
horror. If you want me to go fucking horror, I'll
Slasher
go
is
horror.
slasher is actually a category of horror. The type
Oh,
of
is
horror.
it? Okay, I'll
It's a
take the point
type.
back. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a type of horror. I'll give that to him because I watch slasher movies. They're just not my favorite because they're really fucking predictable.
I was more
I could
respecting
give
that
you-
you picked a bold pick, knowing that I wouldn't like it, but you still picked it.
I could
Well,
give
if-
you a pick
That's
that
kinda
you
what I'm going
definitely
with.
wouldn't watch. But you're not going to watch Hereditary, Conjuring, or my other pick.
What's your other
regardless.
pick?
Evil Dead remake.
Yeah, the bitch getting raped by a tree. I don't think he'd watch that.
Cutting her tongue in half by a razor
That
blade.
one's got like a lot of. Sorry, we're talking about another movie I love. That one's got a lot of body horror like shit in it, and that turns a lot of people off really quick. Like when he gets stabbed in the fucking eye with the goddamn syringe. He gets stabbed
Is
in the
this the
face
one-
like
Is this
50
the one where
times.
he cuts his hand off because it's possessed and he puts a chance on it?
So okay, so it's a remake
Yeah,
of that
it's a
one.
really convoluted universe.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and I got nothing bad to say about Tucker's pick because it's one of the better slasher movies. Just
You don't have to say anything bad about him. I just want you to tell me yours is better than his. If you
I
believe
think
that.
mine. I think mine is better because I think slasher movies tend to be like his has the best one because his is the best slasher movie because you really don't know who the killer is unless you really fucking pay attention. But most slasher movies are like, especially like I Know What You Did Last Summer is like almost to a T, kind of like fucking Scream, but like a little bit different. It's just to me those movies are predictable. And my movie, yes, it's gonna have a good outcome at the end, but you don't know where the fuck you're gonna end up on the way there.
We'll also say that Tucker did not argue against you at all either. He just immediately took it to another movie.
I think we both picked very good movies.
Well, to be fair, you told me I didn't pick a horror category. My only argument is you would never watch Derrick's movie in a million years. In fact, I would wager you wouldn't get 20 minutes into Derrick's fucking movie.
I'm not saying I'm going to watch it. I won't watch all of these. I won't watch all of these. I was just trying to have the most generic version of this. That's why I went. That's why I said at the beginning.
I see. Okay, so like, let me explain something in this. Once again, I thought really hard about picking Hereditary because that's my favorite scary movie. It's so sad and depressing. I wouldn't recommend that movie unless someone likes scary movies. Like that movie is all about how a family handles grief and how it tears a family apart, literally. And it is awful to watch if you don't handle like losing a family member well.
Or your whole family.
Well, yeah, and that one doesn't have a good ending unless you like the God of Payment.
So would I say that both of you guys are agreeing that each other's movies are really good?
Yeah, I think mine's better.
We'll call this one a draw. We'll call this one a draw.
I think Tucker thinks his is better. I think mine's better, but I think we.
Well,
both
I mean, we're like that's the problem with the generic category, though, is like we're in two different realms.
Mm-hmm. But I still wanted the better of the two. But it seems like you two respect each other's choices, so we can call this one a draw.
I will say that both of our movies are very practical, and there's not a lot of crazy shit that kind of pulls you out of it. They're both very grounded and like not a whole bunch of like CGI'd shit.
Yeah, like the demon that you see in it's the witch. It's like
it's just like a old lady witch. Like it's not like
yeah, it's not like some demon with like fucking hooves and whatnot and like horns. Like it looks like a bitch that's been dead for like 100 years.
Could you imagine a pair of coming out of the darkness to clap?
Like it'd be like Dave Grohl, or like Dave Grohl is the devil in the fucking Pick of Destiny, Tucker.
I fucking crack myself. Oh fuck! I just imagine that scene where she's fucking. So it's like a little girl. She's got her blindfold on. She's sitting at the top of the stairs, isn't she? Something like that. Anyways, the idea is there's a light over her, but the background behind her is dark. And like Derrick said, you see a pair of hands come out.
No. Oh no! That's in a bed. That's in a bedroom. That's the first time, and she's in a bedroom.
But either way, would it not be fucking funny if it was a pair of hoofs that came out and just like clack clack?
Well, so you're thinking of the one where the closet door opens and then she's like clap, and then the set of hands comes out, and boom, boom.
That's what it was. Okay.
I was
haven't
thinking of
seen
the
that movie
one,
in a long time.
the one where she's in the I think it's either in the closet or it's when she's. I think it's downstairs, and then the light burns out, and she lights the fucking match, and then the hands are right by her head, claps, and then she gets possessed. That would be hilarious.
I mean, either way, I think it's fucking. It would be
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I just watched that movie a couple months ago, and it is based off a true story. Now, how much of that story do you want to believe? Who knows?
All that means is there was a fucking house that had some spooky shit at one point in time. I was like,
Possibly.
that shit is never fucking true.
Alrighty, moving on. All right, Derek, you're coming up first on this next one too. I want to watch a science fiction movie. What am I watching?
Be a toughie. I get extra points if I can guess Derek's pick.
No, you do not.
What do you think I'm going to pick?
For a sci-fi movie?
This is a huge, broad spectrum right now. Go.
Mhm.
You're gonna pick Aliens.
Thought about it?
Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
I feel like you were going to pick Aliens.
Immediately that's what came to mind, but also I bet you could guess what other franchise branched out and came to mind.
I think there's like 9 movies and a bunch of shows. Are you going to pick the whole series or just one movie?
No, it's your move, bitch.
All right, I'll go obscure to be fair and not pick Star Wars. And this one is also kind of a horror movie, but it is sci-fi. I'm gonna go The Thing. That takes place. That takes place in the future. It's made by one of the best directors, John Carpenter, makes scary movies. And the whole premise is, it's in the future. They're at like an Antarctica fucking like lab, like, underground, and it's like a group of people, like I don't know, like 8 of them, and they come across like some alien shit, and then it turns out they release an alien that is shape shifting, and so the whole time you're watching this movie, you never know who is because like one of them dies, and then he shapeshifts into that person, and the whole time you're watching, you never know who's the alien, and then like one scene, for example, is like a guy is like having a heart attack or something, and they have him on a table, and they're like about to like do the clear thing trap, and then his whole chest opens up and eats the guy's arms because that dude was the fucking alien laying on the table.
Among Us.
Yeah, kind of like, it's honestly
it's
kind of where the premise for Among Us came from. And it's great. And then the movie does end on, you technically have no idea if that dude was the alien or not at the end that survives. And it's got a good cast. It's an 80s movie, so it's a little rough to watch. But it's a classic. It's a really good movie. And the premise, like, yeah, the sci-fi movies, there's aliens, but like not knowing because the alien can shapeshift is like, I think, a really cool idea. And like takes all the mannerisms and everything. So you literally have no idea if it's any of the crew, basically.
Just on edge the whole time. Another thriller.
Yeah. Yes. Well, yeah, it's kind of like a thriller. It's kind of a horror movie. But then it's also a sci-fi movie because it's like in the future and shit.
That's fine.
So,
Tugger, I want to watch a science fiction movie. What am I watching?
Bro, I can't believe Derek didn't fucking say it, but Terminator.
I've already seen Terminators.
All of them?
All of them. Going by your rule, you can't pick it.
Can I call my first time out?
Oh, it's hard, huh, Tucker? It's hard.
I didn't think he was going to see fucking Terminator.
Should have went with Star Wars.
I was a big fan of Terminator and I actually watched all of them.
Damn it. All right, but what did you think about 1 and 2? I mean, like, the whole thing, he comes back as the good guy. That's fucking nuts, bro. That's fucking storytelling, is what the fuck
that is
that is.
storytelling. I will say I don't remember a lot of it though, so if you want, we could still sell it to me. But I have seen all of them like 2 or 3 times.
No.
Wait,
Just
I was younger.
You've even seen the awful ones with like Christian Bale.
I've seen all of them.
You don't even know who Christian Bale is, of course.
No idea.
Okay. Can I get a sidebar with Derrick real quick?
Go ahead. You want me to go? Is what you're asking?
I can't move to another chat. The recording.
Take your headset off for like 10 Mississippis.
All right. How about Derrick just pulls me back in here when he's done? When you're done.
No, just deafen yourself and I'll message.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ, the shit we're doing.
Is Mad Max sci-fi? Would you consider that sci-fi?
It's an action movie.
It's like post-apocalyptic, right?
That's a post. I would say that's a post-apocalyptic movie.
Well, is that going to be a fucking category? How do I fucking know, dude?
We don't know. It's Trat's fucking thing.
Jesus, God, this is terrible.
Yeah. It says it's a post-apocalyptic franchise.
All right, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is a sci-fi comedy. Yes. All right. Are you good?
Bring him back. All right, Trat, I got a little fucking ditty for you. All right.
You want to know something funny? He picked a movie that wasn't even a sci-fi movie first.
No, fuck you. It was sci-fi. Shut the fuck up.
Google says no.
I'm gonna have to look this. I'm gonna have to listen to this, see what you guys talked about.
All right, I'm gonna bring you to a little ditty called "Back to the Future." Fucking one of the classic golden 80 movies. All right, it's about a kid, Marty McFly, living his life, doing his fucking thing. Has a strange friend in town, the small town that he lives in, Dr. Brown, and Dr. Brown creates a fucking time machine. Not only does he create a fucking time machine, he creates a time machine out of fucking one of the coolest, most iconic pieces of shit cars ever made.
Let me do the line, because if you're gonna travel through time, you gotta travel in style.
Yep, and it's a fucking DeLorean, and it's fucking badass, dude. Dr. Brown ends up getting killed by a weird subplot that probably made more sense at the time, but by some Lebanese terrorists. And I forgot about that part. So Marty McFly, in an attempt to escape Lebanese terrorists. Dude, I was watching it with Scarlett, and that part came on, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really random, and it's not explained, really.
He gets in his fucking... It probably made sense for the time period, I'm assuming. He gets in the fucking DeLorean. Something gets fucked up. The fucking thing, the flux capacitor gets activated. He goes back in time. Not only does he go back in time, he actually stumbles into who's actually kind of hot mom. And then his mom wants to bang him. And fun fact about the movie, it was considered too raunchy for Disney to pick up. That somebody would go back in time and then have their own mother want them. So his mom ends up falling for him instead of his dad, and he starts to fade. His siblings and him start to fade because he's altered the past. He meets up with Dr. Brown. They figure out what they need to do, and then it's a whole funny sci-fi story about trying to have your own mother fall out of love with you to fall in love with your dad so that you exist in the future again.
Derrick, you got anything to say about that?
I mean, he picked a really good movie too. I'm assuming he has.
And he wears.
It's a really good movie. Because you want to talk to you about it.
He wears a vest, and there's a funny line that he wears a puffy vest, and everybody asks if he's in the Coast Guard because he's got his life preserver on.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes like that, and then like there's like a school dance, and he plays a song that hasn't released yet, and then they like lose their fucking minds because it's like music they've never heard before. So
I've seen this, not very much to know what's going on.
I mean it's a good movie.
His mom wanted to bang him. Did we mention that?
I picked a very niche movie, but I think it's a really good sci-fi movie. And I try not to pick the guarantee.
Honestly, I don't even remember what you pick. What your pick was? What was your
The Thing?
Oh yeah. No, classic. Actually, I mean, we both picked classics. I picked an '80s movie too.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done Terminator, could have done The Matrix.
Could have done Predator. Predator was the other one I was thinking
What?
of for aliens.
If you guys said Alien or Predator or Alien versus Predator, I'd have to say I've already seen them. I was actually forced to watch them when I was younger. I hated them. I was forced to watch it.
I mean, those are really good. Those are like really quintessential fucking sci-fi movies.
If you're talking sci-fi, you can't not have them in the category.
Yeah, but I just wanted to pick something different, and I'm surprised he didn't pick Star Wars. So
Star Wars is too easy. And we already know that Trat could give a fuck less about Star Wars. So plus it's in video game format.
Yeah, Battlefront was fucking amazing.
Lego Star Wars is pretty good, right, Trat?
I mean, I didn't play very much of it. Like, I don't think I even left. Wait, I don't know that place where you start building the ship there. I don't think I played any more than that.
First
You're
level?
repairing- What's the name of that ship? That's the most generic ship name for that movie.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, they repaired the Millennium Falcon, and that was it.
That's-
I just stopped playing.
How was that generic?
I don't know. I mean, just
It's
like
generic by today's standards, but that's because the Millennium Falcon set the tone.
That's what I'm saying. That generic ship. I
Put
don't know
some
what it.
goddamn respect on fucking Star Wars, you motherfucker.
No, I haven't seen this, but I don't have to respect it.
I almost
Nope.
picked. I almost picked the one with Matthew McConaughey, but then it gets really confusing. I like that one a lot.
Interstellar.
Interstellar, but that one is very
Dude, Interstellar is such fucking ass.
I will
it.
say, since you brought it up, that I have been picking movies that I believe are in these categories, and if you picked them, I was going to give you double points on it.
No
Interstellar
fucking
was
way
that.
we're picking your fucking movies.
I
Was it
would-
be the fucking Magic
I
School Bus? What
can-
the
I've
fuck are
not
we
seen
picking?
Interstellar, but I believe that would be like a very science fiction movie. So I had just been listing movies and then giving you
Oh,
double points if you do.
it's-
And no one has picked any of the movies yet. So, but
It's
Interstellar
a-
was this one.
It is a very science fiction-y movie, and you need to know fucking.
I heard it's really hard to understand.
You need to know quantum theory at a point to understand the fucking movie.
What the fuck? What
I'll
are
give
you
points
talking
for
about?
figuring
What?
that movie out.
All you need to fucking understand is he basically fucking is through space and fucking time and is able to warp it and ends up going to the very, very beginning and tries to tell himself to not go on the fucking mission because he misses out on his fucking kids growing up and living. What do you need to understand about the movie?
What was the fucking? He goes into a black hole and then he's like fucking inside the dresser. Like that doesn't make any sense.
He's not inside the dresser, he's inside the fucking walls for one, and two, he's fucking just the time has not become relative to him. He is a fucking fragment through time and space.
Time, but how do you get back to that place?
Because that's where he wants to go to tell himself to not get on the fucking ship.
So that's how going into a black hole works.
Because he was telling the message. Remember, he was dropping the fucking books in Morse code, I believe, to say "don't go." So the first fucking 15 minutes of the movie, there's weird shit happening, like his house is possessed.
No,
he's like, the message says "don't go." What the fuck does that mean? I don't fucking know, Matthew McConaughey. Maybe it means don't fucking go. I don't understand.
I understand.
This movie is an overrated piece of ass, dude.
I understand what you're saying about that, but like, is it like a wishing situation? Like you go into a black hole and you're like, I wish I could go back, and then boom, you pop up there because like that was the part.
He can go through any time. He can. The way I understood it was he can go anywhere he wants. He is not restricted. He's not. He's not bound by the physical realm of time or space.
I just didn't get the travel part, so I guess you're saying he went back in time and it teleports him to that specific spot.
Well, but technically he didn't really go back in time because he's not tethered to time.
Yeah, you see how confusing this fucking movie is?
Okay, but basically it just boils down to like...
Pull us back in. We're talking about a movie that isn't even on your guys' list now.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, personal opinion, Interstellar's overrated.
Is a better science fiction movie.
Yeah, the Back to the Future and The Thing are both way better.
I will fucking put that shit on my
tombstone. But it does sound like Back to the Future is the better one of the two because Tucker hasn't really agreed too much on The Thing, but you completely agreed on Back to the Future.
Well, I think you would like Back to the Future more because it is a comedy sci-fi movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
here we go.
Scary.
I just want to know because you're selling this to me. I don't. It sounds like Back to the Future is the better pick of the two.
I mean, dude, if you were gonna
it-
make a list of 100 top movies, Back
it's
to the
on
Future's
there.
on it.
It's on there. Yeah.
All right, I'll give the point to Tucker then for that. All right. Now this one's going to be quite a broad one, but I like to leave it opened up because I want to see where you guys take it. Tucker, I want to watch a fantasy movie. What am I watching? Tucker,
God.
I need
Yeah,
a
I'm
fantasy
trying to
movie.
think. I'm trying to think of where the fuck Derek's going with this.
No, I need your movie, not Derek's movie.
I know, but it's part of the fucking long con here. Okay, fantasy. All right, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. Do I even know any fantasy movies?
I mean, if they're not real.
Literally only one is coming to mind, and I don't know if I want to take that path.
I need an answer, Tuck. You're not supposed to have to think about
God.
this.
Can I take my other time out?
No, you only had one. Derek gets one
Jesus
next.
Christ. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Lord of the Rings. I don't even think I understand the plot of the movies enough to even fucking explain it.
Good luck,
Lord of the
man.
Rings, the king of fantasy, bro. J.R.R. Tolkien himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the 14 pounds of wiener meat, made a fucking universe bajillion fucking years ago that is still going strong today and hailed as the creator of fantasy in terms of sword and shield and elves. He created these little mythical creatures called hobbits, and they're these little down. They're not like midgets. They're more just like scaled down humans, if that makes sense. And they have hairy feet, but they're pure and jolly people that live in the ground. And a great wizard, Gandalf comes to trust a handy dandy hobbit with a ring that honestly I don't even really know, but there is some power there, and it corrupts people. I don't really. It makes you go invisible. I know that. So it kind of got like a Harry Potter situation there. But anyways, the ring is bad. Needs to be destroyed. Can only be destroyed in the fires of Mordor. I want to say Kevin's gonna rip me apart. The Hobbit is trusted with this because hobbits are pure and jolly. There's a guild of ragtag warriors, and you got the dwarf, and you got the archer. You got classic fantasy characters. You got orcs. Orcs are the bad guys. They
Wrap it
suck.
up, Tuck. You only had a minute.
Yeah, fucking Gandalf. He says, "You shall not pass" to this big fucking creature thing. I don't even know what the fuck it was. I don't know if it's an orc or what. But Gandalf sacrifices himself. Frodo continues the journey. It's epic fantasy. It's 3 movies. They're like literally all put together. If you do the director's cuts, I literally think it's like fucking 15 hours a movie. Great set pieces, great acting. King of fantasy. Lord of the Rings.
All right,
All right.
Derek,
That's my time.
So I debated very hard during that time to say probably one of my favorite film franchises is Harry Potter. But I'm not going to go that because I like picking the weird
I
movies.
guess that fantasy would be Harry Potter. Yeah.
It is in an alternate present day. Like, imagine a movie about cops, but
You did fucking not. You did fucking not.
What's the movie? I need to write this down.
It's like modern day. There's guns and everything, but we live in a world with fairies, fucking
Get
orcs,
the fuck
elves.
out of here.
It's called Bright. It follows the story of a cop and his buddy but it's in modern day, so they use guns, but it's fantasy because there's orcs, fairies, and it's just like a great cop movie with like a twist on it that's fantasy, where there's elves and shit and I don't remember there's vampires or not in that movie. But it's cool to see like these fantasy characters in a modern day setting. Like he fucking walks outside to go to his shift, and there's like a little fairy flying around, and he gets like a broom to fucking hit it because it's a little fairy. It's like a pest to him.
Just
like
today, fantasy.
Yeah, and then they're
Okay.
like like racist to fucking orcs. Like it's a cool take.
That is a wild fucking pick, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
I
pretty.
told you.
I don't
I'm
think I've
pretty
ever
sure
even heard
that
this
movie's
movie.
delisted from Netflix. Even Netflix wants to fucking erase that movie.
It's a good. I liked that movie. I thought it was good.
God.
I think you liked it too. I didn't think you think it was that bad.
Dude, fantasy? That's what you're going with?
Yeah, fantasy to me is like magic, and this has magic in it, and
I
it's like
guess.
they use the magic to like create a fucking drug to make it modern Trat. It's pretty funny. Like they
I'm gonna
huff
give you
like this.
just for the styling pick here.
They like huff this like blue puff magic. It's like a drug. It's pretty funny, and it gives them like superpowers or something. But yeah, it's a really good movie. It's fun. It's an out there pick. You have to delve deep into the fucking anals of fucking Netflix because it did not do good, but I still think it's a good movie.
You got an argument to get this stuck at all, or you think he's right?
I mean, there's only one of his movies. There's 6 of mine. So, saying
I don't know.
You're including you're including 2 sub franchise, like 1 sub franchise of the fucking movies.
one sub franchise. What are you
Yeah,
talking
The
about?
Hobbit.
The Hobbit and the fucking Lord of the what are you talking about?
The Hobbit came after, and it became a prequel series. So you're like counting The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings.
That's 6. There's 3 Lord of the Rings movies. There is 3 Hobbit movies. Is that not 6 movies in the Lord of the Rings universe?
That's 6. But like, if I said Harry Potter and then I brought up Fantastic Beasts, would you be like, well, that's
yes? I would.
Right.
No, I would let you count that. It's part of the universe. It's lore expanding. It's world building. With my movie pick, you can get sucked in. You can learn more. With Derrick's one-off fucking Netflix and chill session, there's no room there. You're not.
Okay,
You're not satisfied. You're hungry.
let me play this for you. Okay, his movie is about 2 little fucking people walking across the continent. That's about it.
And bro, there is love, there is heart, there is human sacrifice, there is fucking shit that I realizing that I don't understand, trying to explain. There's those fucking creature things that are that Harry Potter ripped off, by the way. Let's talk about that. There's dragons, dragon. There's orcs.
Dragon.
There's everything that you would need. There's redemption. Gandalf the Grey becomes Grandalf the White. He has risen like a phoenix from the ashes to come and part the sea of orcs that are about to fucking extinct the human race, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's an epic set piece. And he fucking rides down on his fucking white Shadowfax, I believe is the fucking name of his white horse. And he says, "Be gone, orcs." And then and then there's just fucking and then this motherfucker the whole time realizes that he's the fucking blood of kings, I think. And he fucking rises from the ashes. He rises from the ashes also like a phoenix with some like fucking ghost sword thing. And then he gets an army of fucking ghosts. I don't really know how that's happening or working, but it's pretty badass.
What movie is that?
That's Return of the King.
Okay, so Trat, let me explain something to you. He's explaining that, right?
I'm gonna give you a point for not knowing how to sell me this, or not knowing the movie and trying to sell it.
I'm realizing now that I've watched those movies several times.
How
I actually have no fucking idea what's going on.
How long is that movie, Tucker?
Well, are we talking director's cut or a theatrical release?
Let's do the extended edition. How long is Return of the King?
It's long. I'm not gonna lie, Trat. It's but it is a slow burn of awesomeness.
I'm not picking you down for being long. I'm picking you down for the movie.
Trat. It's a slow burn. It's 4 hours and 23 minutes long.
Do I need to mention though the whole like fucking be gone orcs? The whole redemption thing.
It took 3.5 hours to get to that.
There's a lot of shit that has to be explained, Derek, because mine is a living, breathing world. Okay, yours is some fucking coke trip field fucking
You fucking
writer's
picked
room
the
that Netflix
goddamn.
did on a
You
fucking
picked the
weekend.
goddamn
So
generic ass pick. It's the only one you could think of for fucking fantasy.
It is because it is the godfather of fucking
I will.
fantasy, bro.
I will say, if I have to sit there for 3 hours to understand the story, I'm probably not going to watch it.
Oh no.
No.
If you're watching at least the original 3, 11 hours. That's a whole day.
To me, I'm gonna get so bored. I'm gonna get up and leave. But
No, you won't with this story.
me.
It pulls you in from the beginning. It's nothing but heart. It's nothing.
I'm not going to deduct or give him points because of that. I'm just saying that's what I would be.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna watch those
White,
movies,
he pulled up and he said, "Be gone, thoughts."
if you're gonna watch those movies, you have to set aside like 2 weeks to fucking.
I'm not going to watch all these. I'm going to watch
up.
what I'm going to give you guys some picks, and you guys can tell me what to watch based on your guys' arguments. So,
I tried really hard there, but those movies are good. They are just very long, and there is times where you're like, are they fucking doing anything besides fucking walking? Like,
It's the heart of the story, Derek. God forbid you feel something for the fucking fat hobbit that gets blamed for stealing bread, okay? God fucking forbid.
I'm just saying, I tried to pick something interesting and different and original.
Interesting is debatable.
You never said, do you hate that movie, Tucker?
I don't hate it, but that's like you're thinking that's a top 10 fantasy movie?
No. I'm picking it based on I think Trat would like that movie and enjoy it.
yeah, I'm looking just for fantasy.
I don't see it.
Fantasy you can give me. So
it's got modern day cops, but it's got
talk
fucking
about
elves
being
and orcs.
bored.
Oh, you want to talk about being bored on an 11-hour movie? I doubt it's impactful the whole time.
It's not 11 hours in one setting, okay? There's 3 parts.
If Lord of the Rings happens to be a pick, I'll probably just watch the first one and decide if I'm going to keep watching from there.
But totally honestly, acceptable. Totally acceptable. But I will tell you will because the first one's the best.
I have been refusing to watch that because of a team member at my work because how much he talks about it.
Let me run this little ditty by you, right? There's the second movie, The Two Towers. The archer and the fucking dwarf are standing on line at the fucking castle, about to be sieged, right? And the fucking dwarf says, I can't see anything. And the fucking archer deadpan turns over to him and says, would you like me to get you a box? Fucking hilarious.
Is that the one where he's like, we'll die as friends or whatever? That's a good line in that movie. Yes.
Yeah. Dude, Lord of the Rings, it's no competition. All right, let's be real.
Well,
come on,
you picked Lord the fucking classic again.
Of course I picked a classic.
Classic, Derek. That's the point of this thing.
You tried to pick fucking Harry Potter, you dumbass. You love it. Why wouldn't you pick something that you could fight for? Instead, you pick fucking Bright. You picked Bright.
I like that movie.
It's not even the fucking top fantasy movie that fucking Will Smith's been in.
What would you say is another fantasy movie with
fucking Wild West? Obviously,
that's not a fantasy movie. That's a western.
It's totally a fantasy movie.
I'd say that's a sci-fi western. Fantasy to me is elves, orcs, all that shit.
Okay. The movie pick for this one's because I absolutely love the movie was John Carter because I love that movie. I don't know if you guys see that one, but that is a fantastic movie for my fantasy pick.
Oh yeah, I don't like that movie that much.
So. No, you don't. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wild West.
It was entertaining.
Wild West is a steampunk western action movie.
Alrighty, we're gonna go on to the next genre because I think we're running out of time, but I'm not sure.
We definitely are. This is the last one.
This is gonna be the last one.
Yeah, we don't do time limits on this fucking show.
I want to eat dinner though. I want to eat dinner, so
I have 4 more genres left here to pick.
Okay, we'll make a second episode of this.
I could do that. I could do a rough pick or. Yeah, we'll make this a little harder on you guys because I don't know if you guys watch a lot of these. All right, Derek, I want a romance movie. What am I picking?
Oh God,
you're fucked.
All right. This has it's kind of romance. It's rom-com, so romance comedy. fuck you. I'm gonna genre bend on you. 51st States.
That's
It's
the easiest pick you could have made.
oh fuck you. You picked Lord of the Rings last one. Fuck you, bitch.
I couldn't even explain it. It wasn't easy.
51st States. A guy. They live on Hawaii. A guy meets a girl and falls in love with her. But it turns out she had an
I
accident.
don't think living on Hawaii is pertinent to the story,
It's
but
a big,
Hey,
but it's a
Tucker,
big
it's the story.
setting in the fucking movie. They're like all like on the beach all the time and whatever.
they like
So
spam.
the girl had an accident and she cannot remember anything from like that she does during the day. Like she has no short-term memory. She has long-term memory and remembers everything up to that accident, nothing after. So
Mhm.
he's trying to make this girl fall in love with her by like making this
Because
girl
he
on
sees her
Facebook.
in the diner.
Tucker,
Jesus
it's his talk.
Well, he's
Yeah.
not even explaining it right.
I don't care if he explains it right. He's trying to sell it to me.
But what am I missing, Tucker? Like fuck, he meets her.
no.
I'm giving a general explanation.
He falls in love with her. He thinks they have a great date, and then he goes back the next morning. She doesn't remember him at all.
Yeah, pepper sprays him. Like,
Yes.
or kicks his ass, like one of those two. I don't remember exactly, but
I'm
yeah.
good.
And then so his whole plan is like every day he's gonna like get her to go on a date, and then hopefully they'll fall in love. And that's like the whole premise. It's a cute romance comedy. I mean, I like it.
My girlfriend's memory is so bad. It's like fucking living in 51st Dates. I swear to God.
yeah. I mean, it's not the first movie I picked, but I don't watch romance movies at all. Like
I don't want to pick this genre to make it harder on you. So, Tucker, want to watch a romance movie? What am I watching?
I grew up in a house of 3 women. You don't think I've seen some fucking romance movies, motherfucker? I'm gonna hit you with the classic to put you right in your fucking feels, bro. The Notebook, okay? Fucking top notch. You got a girl, you got a little side piece that you want to fucking get her pulled in. You put the fucking Notebook on, dude. All right, let me lay it out for you. Happens in the 20s, 30s, I think, something like that. These 2 kids, you know, they hate fucking each other, but they fall in love, right? And all they want to do is be together, but the world's too fucking hard, Trat, and it's too fucking mean, right? So this old guy comes to this nursing home, and he starts reading this girl a story, and it's this amazing love story about these 2 young people that fall in love, and there's fighting, and there's a lot of shit that gets in the way, right? He's trying to build her a fucking house. Shit's just not working out. Again, it's a romance movie, so you're probably going to tune most of this out. But long story short, shit's not working out. There's a big fight. They get back together, blah, blah, blah. Very end of the movie, you find out that the story is actually the journal. And the guy that's reading it is the guy that was in the movie the whole time. And his wife has dementia or Alzheimer's and doesn't remember. Actually, coincidentally, also like 51st Dates, doesn't remember any of this. And he goes to her every week to read their love story to make her remember. And she has a moment of lucidity. Once in a while where she remembers everything. And they did eventually get together, grow up old together, and have kids and everything. And she remembers all her family, and then she forgets it all over again. And that man, he still shows up. Sorry, I need a minute.
It's funny because we picked movies that have like kind of a similar premise.
I literally just realized that when I got to that part. I was like, oh fuck.
I was like thinking, wait, the Notebook doesn't like the bitch have fucking dementia and he like rereads it every day to her.
So romance is dementia. Got it. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what
his is sad. Mine is funny, so it's like,
no, mine hits two totally different spectrums of the field for sure. Mine's a very heartfelt movie though. It puts you right in the feels. Girls love that shit. Put it on.
I mean,
I
can't say because I've never watched that movie.
I mean, if you don't watch that movie and don't kind of shed a fucking tear, you're just a heartless motherfucker that needs to be put in a hole. Okay, because it's fucking tearful. Okay.
I don't want a tearful movie. I want a romance.
Well,
it is romance. It's romance at its core. Also, funny. It's got 2 very hot people in it. So there's that.
I thought you were gonna pick. There's something about Rachel Mary. McAdams. That's kind of a rom-com.
Oh, with
Ben Stiller and
Ben
Cameron
Stiller
Diaz.
And, yeah.
Remember, he's
Yeah.
got the jizz on his ear. His hair
Well,
gel.
remember when he's got to wipe his ass with the fucking
Oh,
ferret?
that.
That's a good
I've
one.
seen
That's a good one. I thought that's
Yeah,
what
that's
you
a
were
good
gonna
one.
pick.
No, I wasn't gonna go rom com. I went romance, hit you right in the feels.
Mhm.
I thought
But then
maybe you'd go
again,
Twilight,
kind
too.
of like Lord of the Ring, Twilight. Dude, I've never no.
Or 50 Shades of Grey.
I was gonna pick a movie that I actually seen, but then I realized about halfway through that I'm sure we'll play back on audio. I realized that I don't remember the fucking plot to the movie.
You keep selling movies that you don't even know.
It's hard.
Yeah, well,
It's
dude, well-
very hard to like be like pick a movie from a genre that you haven't seen in a while and give a synopsis of it.
That is true. That is true.
It is
That's the
very difficult.
So, Derek, are you agreeing on The Notebook being the better of the ones, or you got an argument for it?
No, I think it's I think those movies are terrible. Why not pick a funny movie instead?
because you're a heartless bastard. God forbid you feel something. Just like the fucking fat hobbit gets blamed for fucking eating the bread. God forbid you feel something, Derek.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I've never tried to watch it, and it doesn't interest me at all. So I think you wouldn't think it's interesting.
If somebody got fucking decapitated in it, I'm sure you'd watch it.
Probably.
Already.
Jesus.
There's actually hold on.
decapitation for Derek.
There's actually a horror movie, a horror comedy movie called I think it's called The Table. Yeah, it is. It's called The Table, and it's about like they get this table. This is a sidetrack. I watched this movie. It's fucking crazy, and they buy this antique table, but it has and then it's like a couple buys a table and they have a baby, but then it ends up like he drops the baby and it like cuts off the baby's head, and it's like a black comedy. It's fucking
Jesus.
scary. It's hilarious.
Have you seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
I have seen that.
Yeah, that's a great one.
That's a funny one.
That's a good one.
Comedy's funny.
So nothing else on the romance.
Also,
Oh,
Derek,
or-
you trying to describe things just makes me realize how we got to the fucking dolphin
I
jacking
picked
off
mov-
shit. Like
I-
we just
I-
don't. I
I
Hey,
picked
don't
fucking
spoil our
movies.
other podcast.
this
I
one will
picked
come out
movies.
after.
Do we
I
know that
picked-
for sure?
No, we don't. I picked movies that
What
I
the
haven't
fuck do
watched.
you
in a
mean we
while.
don't know that?
I guess it's a hint on the next one if this one goes first.
I can release them in any fucking order I want. So
Yeah, well, I guess either way, it's still going to be funny because they're going to be like, "What? Jacking off dolphins?
Where did that come from?
What the fuck?" Stay tuned on another episode of Cobb on the Knob.
yeah, thanks for checking it out. Follow us on
Today's
Spotify and
episode, we're
everything.
talking about jacking off dolphins.
So, are we finishing this up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks
let
for
me.
checking us out.
Wait, we're not done.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you the point that. Yeah,
Oh,
we're not done.
Right.
Derek's got to get his fucking chicken nuggets. He can't fucking settle down for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
wait,
honest
hold
with
on,
you.
hold on.
Oh,
You
yes.
want to release the results now or wait until the end of the second episode?
For this, I figure we
Yeah.
released it immediately. 'cause
Well, no, I feel like we
we
need to do
to
a
talk about what movies
two-parter.
for me to watch.
I feel like we
Okay.
need to do the two-parter.
We
where
could- we
finish
could-
this all up with the winner.
Yeah, we can do this all over again. We can do this all over
Okay,
again.
like start from scratch. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll start from scratch. Those ones
Starting
I'll
from scratch?
refine the so it's not so broad. You have to pick more of a genre, more
Yeah, like,
defined
do,
genre.
They need to be like
Do like
buddy
bank
cop
heist.
comedy or action
Bank
comedy heist. Yeah, bank
Yeah,
heist.
things like
or-
that. I will
Ah,
the
just
next episode I'll do
heist.
that. So, alrighty. I didn't tally you guys on actually the movies you picked. I mostly tallied you on how well
Argument?
you told me the movies and the arguments. So if Tucker got riled up on his own self, I gave him a point. But if you riled him up, Derek, I gave you a point.
Oh,
And
that's
vice
fucking
versa.
dirty.
Yes. So I tried my best to keep track of it. And if I found them really enjoyable to help keep the listeners involved, you got a point for it. So Derek, you got a total of 19 points here. And then
That's
Tucker,
a lot
you got
of points for like 4 fucking categories.
it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories we went through.
Okay.
So 19 points for you. Tucker, you got 23.
Damn,
You got riled up
motherfucking
the
right.
most.
Mic drop, bitch.
Okay, I picked 3 movies amongst this list, and I will let you guys decide what to watch. I will try to watch them. If I find them boring, I'll be done watching them. Okay. I picked Bright because I thought that was actually quite interesting. That's a very different series that I actually would probably enjoy. Next one, I picked Triple Frontier because I do like a little bit of action. It did seem like a movie I've never even heard of before, and might be something up my alley. And probably my number one pick that I would pick, but it's up to you guys in the end. Me, Myself, and Irene. That sounded like a really good movie. The way Tucker was selling it to me. So what am I watching, guys?
I think you gotta go Me, Myself, and Irene, right?
It is a comedy.
Go,
Comedies always get me, but
I think you go Me, Myself, and Irene and Bright. Those are the two.
And Bright?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Two of them?
Yeah, because Bright is
Right,
such
bitch.
a weird.
You watch those movies.
I will try to find them. If I can find them easily, I'll watch them. If it's going to be a hassle, then it's not. So I'll put both
Bright
of
is
them on.
Bright is on Netflix. I bet you search Bright, it's going to be.
I don't even have Netflix, so we'll probably do a month of that.
We should really watch these with him, though, just to see, though.
You're gonna see me get up and leave.
Well, we need a clock, like how far he gets into it. Be like, oh, okay. But Derek, great, good game, buddy. That was a good idea, Trat. But I feel like next time you need to figure out a different point system so that we don't play off of. Like,
oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to do the same point system. Yeah. So if I was going to, I wouldn't tell you guys what I pointed you on. But
wait, so how many times did you clock I riled myself up then?
I don't know. I didn't write that down. I just wrote down points.
I think you should do like whoever picks the movie, that's a point, and then if you get the movie that you picked, that's a point. I don't think you should be like adding a bunch of extra points.
That's why I was asking.
I thought it was hilarious. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
if we don't know what he's adding extra points for,
well, he can make up his own things, but I think a point.
That's the game show. I'm just giving us something to talk about.
Okay.
Derek, the movie is just about you.
Should have tried to rile me up more, bitch.
Dude, Derek, you were flying off at the end. You were so behind at first, and then you just started getting into it. Tucker was just out of the gates already flat route up. So,
well, I mean, if I would have known that if I like,
hey, I wanted to flow better. I just wanted to flow better.
Well, you should have known. Trat's favorite thing about the podcast is listening to me fucking get riled up. So you should have known that fucking bastard was going to have some kind of point system for you.
Your comedy and your drama, Derek, you had 1 point in. But the rest, like Tucker was like 5 points in some of them, 3 points in some of them.
Attention straight. Derek is gonna fucking leave the podcast at this fucking.
I think I would have got more.
Fuck am I even here?
I honestly felt like you were distracted when we were watching it, or when we were talking about that part, so you didn't put much into it. That's what it felt like.
Well, no, I wanted to pick Grandma's. I wanted to pick Grandma's Boy, and then I
that's true. Comedy,
that is true.
Comedy. He got you. Yeah, you.
Because I in my head I was like Grandma's Boy because you play video games, and like a lot of those jokes are relatable. But then you fucking said you picked it, and I was like, "Or you've seen it?" And I was like, "Fuck."
Well, you're being too relatable. You picked a movie that he would like and that he's actually watched.
But I almost picked Sausage Party, but that would have been like,
dude, no fucking way. I was thinking when you were talking, I was like, oh, you know what? I should have gone with Sausage Party.
He's seen it, so you would have to pick something else, of course.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, comedy was probably going to be your hardest one to do because I've seen a lot of comedies. That's actually, if I'm watching
next episode of this, we should do TV shows.
Alrighty, we can do that too. Unless you want me to do more of these movie ones.
Or more. Either way, I think. Just for the second one, you could do TVs.
I thought I'd do video games
a little bit, and then go back to video games.
Yeah,
that'd be a good one too.
But anyway,
although about 60% of our audience says they don't like the video game talk, so
yeah, they can go fuck themselves.
I think just you guys arguing with each other is pretty good.
All right, well. Thanks for checking out this week's episode.
I thought Derek won that, to be clear. Just one last little tidbit there. I thought Derek was taking that.
I think you pulled a bitch-ass move picking fucking Lord of the Rings for fantasy.
Well, how is that a bitch-ass move?
I will be honest with you, Derek. You got 4 points that section. 4 points, and Tucker only got 2 off Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
And one of them was a sympathy pick because he was trying to sell it to me and he couldn't tell me about it. Which to me was funny.
What were the movies in the categories that we didn't get? Didn't tell us.
Oh, yeah, all of them? Yeah. Oh, the other genres we didn't do?
Oh, no. Like you said you wrote down movies. that like.
No, so I thought about them when I was doing that. I was like, all right, if he picks this one, I'm going to double up his points.
Oh, so you made this up on
Yeah.
the fly.
So when I was like,
okay.
action, this is the movie I'm picking for action,
What
which was
the
Saving
movie?
Private Ryan.
But that's a war movie. I didn't even think of war movies for action. I don't know why I didn't.
I love war movies.
War movie is its own category for me too, Tucker. So.
Okay, then what was your comedy?
My comedy was, I've always talked about this, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's always going to be my top comedy.
Your drama was...
That's not a comedy to me. That's a fucking animated movie. Animated movie is its own category.
Well, that's... Derrick, the problem is we're dealing with an uncultured here, okay?
Dude, I know. What I literally did is I looked up movie genres, and it gave me this list, and I was just going down the list.
And what was your drama? What was your drama? Because we got to wrap this up. Derrick's trying to get to his...
I think I had a drama one, actually. I don't remember what I picked.
What was your horror?
You should actually watch Gone Girl, though, for the drama movie. That's a great-ass movie.
No, fuck that. Triple Frontier, the one I picked. What was your horror?
Shit, what was my horror one? I had one picked. I think it was like
Handy notebook.
I know, I should have wrote it down. God damn it, I should have wrote that down.
What was your sci-fi one?
Interstellar.
Yeah, Interstellar. I was trying to remember the name of it.
Okay, what was your fantasy one?
Fantasy, it was... I really wish I wrote these down. I guess Star Wars would have been a good pick, but I know I didn't pick Star Wars.
One?
I didn't have a romance one because I couldn't think of the name of it. I knew if you started talking about it, I was going to get it, but I couldn't think of the name.
Fair enough. All right, thank you for listening. Stay loyal, stay humble, follow us on